I'm gaveling in. We're going to forego the Pledge of Allegiance. And for invocation, we can all have good thoughts for everything that's happening in our city and around our country. And I'm going to ask Mr. Kapanis to call the roll.
Yes, Madam President. Councilor Bay. Councilor Rudd.
Here.
Councilor Green.
Here.
Councilor Peniagua. Councilor Carney. Councilor Carney.
Here.
Councilor Hogan.
Here.
Councilor Majoke.
Here.
Councilor Allen.
Here.
Councilor Driscoll. Are you there, Councilor Driscoll?
Here.
Okay. So is Councilor Peniagua on? At this time, Councilor Peniagua is absent, so all present with the exception of Councilor Peniagua.
Thank you. May I have a motion to approve the minutes of the May 26th meeting?
Move.
May I have a second?
Second.
Please call the roll.
Yes, Madam President. On the minutes for May 11th, Councilor Bay,
Yes.
Councilor Rudd,
Yes.
Councilor Green,
Yes.
Councilor Carney,
Yes.
Councilor Hogan,
Yes.
Councilor Majoke. Councilor Majoke.
Yes.
Thank you. Councilor Allen
Yes.
and Councilor Driscoll. It's adopted by a vote of 8-0.
Thank you. Are there any petitions?
No, Madam President.
Are there any committee reports? Are there any communications?
Yes, there are. I have a communication from Martin Jacobs, Executive Director of Syracuse Urban Partnership, a letter accepting terms and conditions of council ordinance number 209 adopted at the April 27th meeting. Also from Marilyn Yami, Assistant Vice President of Facilities and Planning at SUNY Upstate Medical University, a letter accepting terms and conditions of ordinance number 235, which was adopted at the May 11th meeting. Those are the only communications.
Thank you. I have item 8, and I will be withdrawing that. Councilor Bay.
Madam President, I have item number 9. I'd like to introduce it. Oh, I'm sorry. I keep forgetting that item is being held. My error.
Yes, thank you. Councilor Rudd.
I have items 10 through 12. I would like to introduce them and urge their adoption.
Thank you. Item 10. Are there any objections? Discussion? Please call the roll.
Yes, Madam President. Councilor Day,
Yes.
Councilor Rudd,
Yes.
Councilor Green,
Yes.
Councilor Carney,
Yes.
Councilor Hogan,
Yes.
Councilor Majoke,
Yes.
Councilor Allen,
Yes.
and Councilor Driscoll. Number 10 is adopted by votes of 8-0.
Thank you. Item 11. Are there any objections? Discussion? Please call the roll.
Councilor Bay,
Yes.
Councilor Rudd. Are you there, Councilor Rudd?
Yes.
Councilor Green,
Yes.
Councilor Carney,
Yes.
Councilor Hogan,
Yes.
Councilor Majoke,
Yes.
Councilor Allen,
Yes.
and Councilor Driscoll.
Yes.
Item 11 is adopted by a vote of 8-0.
Thank you. Item 12. Are there any objections? Discussion? Please call the roll.
Yes, Madam President. Councilor Bay,
Yes.
Councilor Rudd,
Yes.
Councilor Green,
Yes.
Councilor Carney,
Yes.
Councilor Hogan,
Yes.
Councilor Majoke,
Yes.
Councilor Allen,
Yes.
and Councilor Driscoll.
Yes.
Item 12 is adopted by a vote of 8-0.
Thank you. Counselor Green.
Thank you, Madam President. I have items 13 through 18. I'd like to introduce item 13. I'd like to hold item 14 and item 15. I'd hold item 14, introduce item 15 and 16, and then item 17 and 18 will be tabled.
I'm sorry, you blacked out.
Item 13 is introduced. Item 14 is held. Item 15 and 16 is introduced. Item 17 and 18 will be held.
Thank you.
Counselor tabled.
Tabled. Introduced and tabled.
So 17 and 18 are held, Counselor Green?
Introduced and tabled.
Item 13, are there any objections? Discussion? Please call the roll.
Yes, Madam President. Counselor Bay.
Yes.
Counselor Rudd.
Yes.
Counselor Green.
Yes.
Counselor Carney.
Yes.
Counselor Hogan.
Yes.
Counselor Majoke.
Yes.
Counselor Allen.
Yes.
And Counselor Driscoll.
Yes.
Item 13 is adopted by a vote of 8-0.
Thank you. Item 14 is being held. Item 15, are there any objections? Discussion? Call the roll.
Yes, Madam President. Counselor Bay.
Yes.
Counselor Rudd.
Yes.
Counselor Green.
Yes.
Counselor Carney.
Yes.
Counselor Hogan.
Yes.
Counselor Majoke.
Yes.
Counselor Allen.
Yes.
Counselor Driscoll.
Yes.
Item 15 is adopted by a vote of 8-0.
Thank you. Item 16, are there any objections? Discussion? Please call the roll.
Counselor Bay.
Yes.
Counselor Rudd.
Yes.
Counselor Green.
Yes.
Counselor Carney.
Yes.
Counselor Hogan.
Yes.
Counselor Majoke.
Yes.
Counselor Allen.
Yes.
Counselor Driscoll.
Yes.
Item 16 is adopted by a vote of 8-0.
Thank you. Item 17 is introduced and tabled, and item 18 is introduced and tabled. Counselor Majoke.
I have item 19 and 20, and I urge the council for the adoption. Thank you.
Thank you. Item 19. Are there any objections? Discussion? Please call the roll.
Yes, Madam President. Counselor Bay.
Yes.
Counselor Rudd.
Yes.
Counselor Green.
Yes.
Counselor Carney.
Yes.
Counselor Hogan.
Yes.
Counselor Majoke.
Yes.
Counselor Allen.
Yes.
Counselor Driscoll.
Yes.
Okay, the item is adopted 8-0. Item 19.
Thank you. Item 20. Are there any objections? Discussion? Please call the roll.
Yes, Madam President. Counselor Bay.
Yes.
Counselor Rudd.
Yes.
Counselor Green.
Yes.
Counselor Carney.
Yes.
Counselor Hogan.
Yes.
Counselor Majoke.
Yes.
Counselor Allen.
Yes.
Counselor Driscoll. Item 20 is adopted by a vote of 8-0.
Thank you. Counselor Rudd.
Madam President, I'd like to make a motion to waive the rules to introduce item number 21.
Second.
Please call the roll.
Yes, the motion to introduce 21 has been moved and seconded. Counselor Bay.
Yes.
Counselor Rudd.
Yes.
Counselor Green.
Yes.
Counselor Carney.
Yes.
Counselor Hogan.
Yes.
Counselor Majoke.
Yes.
Counselor Allen.
Yes.
And Counselor Driscoll. Item 21 has been introduced and now is in front of the council for consideration.
Are there any objections? I'm sorry. I'm Counselor Wright.
I'd like 21. I would just like to say this is a RAN that we don't typically do, but we're doing because of all the uncertainty related to COVID-19. So this will protect us in the event that our state aid for the current fiscal year 1920, if that doesn't come on time at the end of June, because we need to repay our RAN, our revenue anticipation note for the fiscal year that we're wrapping up July 10th. So this is a proactive measure that will help ensure our cash flow and liquidity. Hopefully we'll borrow this much, but and then this will get us through until November when we do our typical RAN for the next year. And if there's still any uncertainty related to this, we'll wrap this into that at that time. But I would like to introduce it and urge its adoption.
Thank you, Counselor. Item 21. Are there any objections? Discussion. Please call the roll.
Yes, Madam President. Counselor Bay,
Yes.
Counselor Run, Counselor Green,
Yes.
Counselor Carney,
Yes.
Counselor Hogan,
Yes.
Counselor Majoke,
Yes.
Counselor Allen,
Yes.
Counselor Driscoll. Item 21 is adopted by a vote of 8-0.
Thank you. We have now concluded the meeting. May I have a motion to adjourn?
Move.
Second?
Second.
Aye.
Meeting adjourned. Thank you, counselors.
Thank you, President.